But what about the Star of David? It didn't come from Jews. And it's not in the Bible. Okay? Star of David is the most powerful satanic symbol in the world. Always has been, always will be. You cannot cleanse a Star of David and keep it like you can Black Hills Gold, turquoise, and other things. Can't do it. It's because it's like a magnet. It's two equilateral triangles, one superimposed upon the other, one up, one down. It pronounces what's called dualism. It was created for that purpose. It's based, by the way, on Isaiah 14. I'll just go to that, I think, if I can find it here. Here's Isaiah. Here we go. And this scripture is 12 through 14. I'll read them all, and then we'll talk about it. How you are fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning. How you are cut down to the ground, you who weakened the nations. For you have said in your heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. That's a figurative phrase for a prince, okay? I will also sit on the mount of the congregation, on the farthest sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Not better than, not bigger, not above. I will be like two equilateral triangles pronouncing dualism, which means equal power up, equal power down. That's what it means. There's meaning behind the symbol and its shape. I mean, we go into the 66 degrees and all this kind of stuff, all the angles and all that. I go into so much detail. But there's a reason the Satanist by the name of Hitler placed the satanic symbol on the Jews. He hated them. He cursed them. It wasn't a badge of courage. Do you think they would have chosen to have that on their uniforms? And to be picked on and treated like last class, worse than dogs? Do you think they would have wanted to have that? Come on. No way. It was forced upon them because of what it represented. Because it was a mockery of the Most High God in Hitler's eyes. His chief demon was called, what? King of Hades. Hello? Gee, surprise. I remember being in Jerusalem, and I actually took a tour of the old city in Jerusalem with a group of rabbis. I was the only non-rabbi because they thought I was Jewish, and it's a long story. Anyway, so I'm in there, and I've got my kippah, and I've done the trill and everything, and repeated numbers, in Hebrew, back to the rabbi. He was really convinced I was a backslidden Jew from America. So he was, with me this whole trip and going places Gentiles are not allowed, and it was really quite interesting. We finally went up the steps across from the Wailing Wall. If you've been to Jerusalem, there's a plaza there, and the steps that go up, and we were looking back, and I said, Rabbi, whatever his name was, he says, what do y'all think of the Star of David? Oh my gosh, World War III had just erupted. He says, we hate it. You Americans, you're American people, blah, 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 coming waving the flags and wearing the stars. He says, we hate it, we hate them. And I'm like, well, okay, tell me how you really feel. That's what I wanted to say. I said, well, explain to me why. He said, that's a curse upon our nation. We have nothing to do with it. Our symbol is the candlestick. And if they really supported us, that's what they would wear, the menorah. I mean, that's literally what really happened. Any version of the Bible. I tell you, they have nothing to do with it. It was a Satanist by the name of Rothschild, that chose it for the flag of that nation. So it would be a curse over that nation at all times. Now, in different seminars, I take the flag of Jerusalem, and Sylvia and I unfold it. It's the Lion of Judah. They find the same thing on the Knesset. That's because the Jews chose those flags. The United Nations, that godly organization, chose the present flag for that country. Okay? There's nothing godly about it. There's nothing Jewish about it. Like I said, it's not in the Bible. You can't find it. In fact, one of my projects this year is to write a lengthy article for my teammates and everything on the whole issue and just list this. And I've got like, I don't know, 15 to 20 other things that I could add to what I've shared with you here. Just to prove to you, has nothing to do with the people of Israel. The country, yeah, because the UN gave it to them, but not the nation of Israel. The nation and the country are two separate things. Palestine has always been there. They just took a piece and called it Israel. It is a satanic symbol. Every single satanic coven in the world, when it starts its ceremonies, either has drawn already or draws onto the ground or the floor a Star of David. They stand at the points, they call the demons into the center. The very center is where they kill people and animals for their sacrifices. Why would they pick a Jewish symbol, the Jewish symbol? That wouldn't work. Satan doesn't like that. You see, that's why they pick it. It's theirs. It's always satanic. I have so many stories. Honest to goodness, I could stand up here for hours and tell you of one miracle after another when people got out of their homes or out from around their necks. Their sicknesses just disappeared. It was the Victory Over Spiritual Conflict seminar. At this point, let's say we take a break, and she went, got rid of it, came back raising her hand like this, once we started. I got tired of it. I said, yes, ma'am. I got rid of the Star of David, and now this sickness and that problem and this and that. She listed off 5 physical problems, major ones, instantly left from the break until we got going again. Everybody in there is like, okay, that's enough. I don't need to know anymore. It's gone. I hope you will do that. And understand that if you want to support them, besides praying for the peace of Jerusalem, for the Jewish people, that you adopt the menorah for anything that you want. You wear that, you know what? You have the Orthodox Jews' support and respect. They will respect you, just like that. According to this rabbi, he'd been doing this job for 35 years. I can believe him.